Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Light Liger, aka the Crypto Enthusiast, and today I'm gonna be doing a review of a crypto exchange known as Binance. And I plan to do a lot more exchange reviews in 2020 and years to come. I feel that a lot of my subscribers, which are new to crypto, really need the information on what are the best exchanges to trade on, which one have the lowest trading and withdrawal fees, which one offer the highest security for your funds, which offers staking, lending, and all of these additional features like margin trading that some people are looking for. So hopefully this video series will become very insightful and giving information people about what are these exchanges to able to offer to you. So today we're going to be talking about, as I said, Binance, which is the largest crypto exchange by volume right now, and they are relatively new. They started in 2017 and have been gaining the #1 spot ever since, and for many reasons. I think that they are having a pretty transparent team. You know, you have public figures with faces on. Not a lot of all exchanges do these where you know who's the CEO. Sometimes you might have some hidden, shell company somewhere in China or some very shady place, and you don't really know who is the face of this company and who are the people really leading to this and where's the money coming from, and etc. So there's a lot of these so-called exchanges which are not very transparent about who is working for there, where are they working from, are they paying taxes, and etc. So let's go into feature by feature. So Binance, first of all, we want to talk about a bit of the markets. So Binance does have a fair amount of coins listed on their platform. They currently offer a couple of trading pairs. BNB is their native coin, which is going through it's their own Binance chain, where some coins also have collateral and they have the Binance tokens, and they have their own DEX. And Binance DEX is something that I will review in a separate video because there's so much content there. But Binance coin is going through burns every quarter, which has been increasing its value. I'm going to show you a bit of a graph here to see the value of this coin. This is one of the reasons why I listed it as the S tier on my investment ranking video, because I think Binance coin is one of the best bets in terms of like gradual increase in value. And there are BTC markets, obviously. There are alt markets such as for Ethereum, TRX, and XRP. TRX and XRP, for example, are not so popular trading pairs in many exchanges. So usually exchanges tend to have Ethereum and Bitcoin and maybe some stable coin at the same time. And there is a couple of stable coins listed here, Turkish lira, and then I think this is Nigerian Naira or something, Euro, and then there's a bunch of USD stable coins, which is very nice. So in terms of volume, supply, and amount of coins, it is pretty plentiful, and there's a lot of things to offer here, which is good. So that is great. Next up, let's look a bit into the wallet system. So I currently don't have that much funds here. I do hold my Binance coins here because you get certain benefits, which we're going to be looking at very soon by holding them here. And also, one of the things that I do appreciate on a lot of exchanges these days are dusting feature. And dusting means that you may have a small sum of a certain coin, and it can be converted into usually to the native token in the exchange. And that allows you to kind of like dump smaller amounts which you're not able to trade in the market, or maybe it's delisted, or well, whatever reason, maybe it doesn't have a certain pairing that you're looking for. And you can do this every 24 hours, I believe. Right now I might have used it. Yeah, so I can't convert my Steam into Binance. So what I usually do, if people are using faucets, you can just redirect all the faucets into Binance, deposit accounts, and then just convert into the BNB. That's a very good strategy in my opinion. And there are, when we deposit coins, there's usually, this is not a good example. Let's find, Yeah, let's take the Binance coin. So you have the option for the Binance change deposits and also ERC20, which is the Ethereum, and that is very nice. And it also tracks your confirmations here when they are coming out. And in some exchanges don't have these, even though this is kind of like branded stuff. The confirmation amounts for most of the coins are pretty low. So some exchanges may have like 120 confirmations. So it actually may take hours to have those funds on your accounts. This is usually the case with smaller exchanges. Binance tends to have relatively fast ones, so they only need like 5 confirmations or something like that, and that is very good. What else we could look? Well, I don't think there's much else to add here. What I appreciate here is there's the logos. Some exchanges don't list the logos. It makes it a bit slower to browse through your funds and, well, the specific coin that you're looking for. There's some coins that use the same ticker, so it's important to have the logos as well. So visual sites are important. In terms of the withdrawal things, this goes back to the fees. So the fees in general when it comes to market trading and withdrawing on the Binance exchange are pretty much middle of the pack. There are many ones that actually have much higher ones. And overall, I think they're pretty good. They are pretty market competitive. Things like Coinbase, Bitfinex, and Huobi comes into my mind tend to have pretty high fees on most of the coins. You don't want to, like, as a small trader, you don't want to lose that much money on fees. And every cent may count. If some coin goes 1,000%, you don't want to lose anything, right? So basically, I want to say that the withdrawal things are pretty fast. Once you withdraw, there will be an email confirmation, and you sign it basically, and that's it. There's no Google Authenticator need. Some exchanges force you to do that. It's not necessarily in the Binance exchange. Also, I do want to say that KYC is also in some regions absolutely optional. So if you want to increase your withdrawal fees, you can do. Okay, we don't see the chart here, but I basically have done the KYC here. I think 2 BTC is the the maximum withdrawal per day without doing KYC, which is very reasonable in my opinion. So that's very nice. Let's look into some of the other things. So we talked about a bit about the fees here. Here you can have a bit of more, like, a very transparent fees on everything. By having Binance coin will also reduce trading fees. It won't affect withdrawal ones. So if you hold 50 BNC, well, you get the VIP1, which is basically reducing around 10% of the maker-taker fees with BNB. Which is very nice in my opinion. So that's a good thing. It's not really that much, but larger scale of things, you're going to be trading a lot. It's going to be making a lot of progress, and you can dial it down quite a lot to 0.02 by holding 11,000 BNB, which is going to be probably very expensive to acquire in the future, just so you know. And you can also acquire this by trading a lot BTC on that exchange, but I don't even that much volume is a bit too much for me. So this is a very nice feature, and it gives a use case for the coin, and that increases the value of the coin as well, aside from the burning. And one of the good things about the exchange also is that there are a bunch of coins that they currently have, well, 4 right now, which you are allowed to lend to other people, and you will get a return, which is certain percentage. This changes per day. So there's a lending feature here. These are becoming more popular in crypto space, and you don't want to have the money lying around on exchange or in the wallet. So you want to kind of like lease it, and it's very secure in this way because it's kind of like done. Binance is a third party basically, and you can't lose your funds, so to speak. So you will be getting an interest for the funds. And I have some BNB right now on the, and there's been other promotions in the past for different coins, which is nice, and there's going to be a lot more in the future. This is also one of those additional features that I talked about in the beginning, which are important. So here's my 3.7 Binance coin in the deposits, and it's accumulating interest for me. Not that much, but it's better than nothing. And obviously, I'm going to be buying a lot more BNB, so the interests are going to be, pretty high. And I think you can redeem it after 24 hours or something. So that's also not locking your funds for a very long period of time. One of the new features that also a lot of exchanges have been starting to do is staking. So before, well, a lot of exchanges would just steal your staking rewards. Now, when you deposit to the exchanges, you will be getting rewards. And there's currently, I think 9, or maybe there's a bit more, of these staking products. So by depositing Electron, you will be getting a certain percentage of annual yield. For example, Binance is the biggest delegator right now in Tron right now. So they're getting a lot of, rewards. Compared to a lot of other staking exchanges, let's say KuCoin, they don't have minimums for the deposits. So that's something that Binance requires you to do, to have a certain amount of that coin in the exchange in order to gain these staking rewards for these popular coins that they have listed, which is they have 13 right now: Neo, Elrond, Ontology, VeChain, Komodo, Qtum, Fetch, Stratus, 1. So this is a very nice list, and you can also view your rewards here to have a good idea. These are paid monthly. Some exchanges, such as KuCoin, does paid on, I think, weekly basis and daily basis on certain coins. So it's a bit slower, but I don't really mind in certain cases if I have certain coins staying on the exchange. But this is a very good alternative to some people to gain more interest for their coins. And as lastly, they do have futures, margin trading. It's not a field that I'm an expert in, so you might consult other people and get a different opinion about whatever the Binance, futures trading is good or not. I'm not the person, to consult you about that because I have very limited experience on that. But I do want to say there's sometimes, trading contests, and well, it seems to be a lot of people are using the futures trading, and it's becoming more popular. And there are a lot of these, giveaways and airdrops sometimes happening on the Binance exchange, which is, good. So that's kind of the basic rundown of a lot of the features in Binance. Hopefully it was insightful. There's also a referral system, which I did forget to mention. So if you sign under me, you will be getting a 10% off every time you trade. 10% will be kicked back to you. So from your trades, which are the fees, you will get 10% back from those trades by using my link down below. And you can have, your own referral links, and I'm probably going to be having that 15% at some point whenever I'm going to get 500 PNB is going to take a couple of years probably for me, but anyhow, Binance is pretty secure. It's not insured, type of an exchange. There was a small BTC hack a couple of months ago, but nobody lost their funds. They just had to pay from their end. They had to pay people back. And it's one of the secure exchanges right now. It has liquidity. There's not really many reasons not to be in Binance, to be honest. It's definitely one of the ones that you'll want to be in because there's very high quality coins there. And, well, the volumes are very high. So in case you're exchanging large amounts of money, it's a good place to be in. And that's why I do recommend it. And as I said, the fees are not that bad, to be honest, compared to some of the other exchanges in the top 10 who tend to take quite large chunks of your money when you withdraw or trade. But that's pretty much my rundown of Binance.com. And this is obviously, they do have portals for different other countries. So Binance Jersey, which is for New York. And that one, for example, does have different coins. I think they don't have privacy coins listed there. So there are some differences between some of the versions of Binance, Binance America, and etc. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. If you're not signed to Binance yet, please sign through my link down below. And I will see you guys next time.